So I'm currently at North Beach car park in Guernsey, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to get from here, which is St Peter Port, the capital of Guernsey, and I'm going to drive you up to the airport with the onboard camera running. So welcome on board the van. If you're new to this channel is all about life living on the island of Guernsey in the Channel Islands. So if you're interested in seeing more drive-alongs and walk-alongs, remember to subscribe to the channel, and if you do like this video, remember to hit the bell for notifications. Right, let's make a start. So just coming out North Beach car park, St Peter Port, and I'm going to show you the exact route I recommend to take to get you from here to Guernsey Airport. And there is various ways you can do this. Isn't the only way, obviously, but this is a way I would choose, I recommend. So we're just heading through traffic lights just to look for. It's not long journey. I don't think it'll be any longer than 15-20 minutes, depending on the traffic and depending on if we got any road diversions, but I'm not expecting any, so we should be all good. Let me know if you've ever done this route before. There's a few other ways. You can go up St Julian's Avenue, you can go up the Val de Terres. I'm going to go up Fountain Street. I'll name most of the roads as I go up, as many as I know, and just hopefully it will help anyone who's maybe got a hotel in St Peter Port, or you're just interested in seeing what it's like driving from St Peter Port to the airport. See all the views along, sit back, enjoy the ride. So we're in the sort of main bit that you've got the marina on the left, and we'll be heading up. It's not a complicated route. Nowhere's really complicated in Guernsey. I did a video, I don't know, a while ago, maybe a year ago, could be more. I did the opposite. I did the airport to St Peter Port, and went really well. So I thought I'd do the opposite, St Peter Port to the airport. So we're just heading up to the filter and turn system, looking to the right for traffic coming down. It's all clear, through we go. And just in front of us is the Albert Pier parking. Follow it round. So I hope everyone's doing good. Remember, if you're interested in seeing more drive-alongs, have a look around the channel. I've got hundreds of drive-alongs in Guernsey. Town church, got a bit of scaffolding on there, so a bit of maintenance work done. So a bit of a colder day in Guernsey today, about 7 degrees, but that wind makes it feel a lot cooler. Right, off we go, heading up Fountain Street, this one, and you see the speed zone 25. The speed zones change as we drive to the airport. They normally change from 25 to 35 miles per hour, and you'll know if you watch my videos before, the main speed limit, the maximum speed limit is 35 miles per hour. And we got oh, what's going on here? This fire engine. I can't really see any smoke, but might be an alarm going off, maybe false alarm. So we're heading up towards the Shrottery, then we'll be going up through the parish of St Martin's, through the parish of Forest, eventually get to the airport. So obviously, if you've never driven in Guernsey before, there's no motorways in Guernsey. There's no A roads like you have in the UK. This is pretty much how the roads are. They do get quite a bit smaller than this in the lanes. This is quite a nice sized road. We have no trains. We have no underground, nothing like that. So a little bit different to other places. So past the Shrottery now. So we're heading towards a little mini roundabout. Then we'll be making our way up to through St Martin's. and there are some places in Guernsey where you need to mount the pavement like here, so that's quite a big ferry speed lorry. I'm driving a Ford Transit van, so we're both quite wide, our vehicles, so I do have to pull onto the pavement sometimes and be very careful. Solid white line here, so we can't cross that one. We are currently heading up to Villeroy roundabout. So Villeroy roundabout has a few options, as most roundabouts. We are going to turn left, or it's the first exit off. Same as any other roundabout, give way to your right. There's a little petrol station on the left there. So here we are. So just looking to the left, looking to the right, sorry. And that building in front there, that white building here, the flooring building, that used to be Roulette Bray Motors years ago, a garage. Let me know in the comments if anyone remembers that. I don't actually remember that. I was slightly before my time, but I used to work at the other Roulette Bray, the one in Les Meriens, St Martin's. I was an apprentice there when I left school, and everyone always used to say to me, oh, we used to be down at Villeroy roundabout. Then I saw an old picture from Guernsey years ago, and it was a picture of the Roulette Bray at the top of the roundabout there at Villeroy. So it's good to see it. But the other yeah, so if you're not sure what I mean, the other Roulette Bray Motors would have been left just there. So if I went left there, that was where I used to work up there. I don't know what year it moved up there. Let me know in the comments if you do. So heading up, it's not actually that complicated, this journey. You can see it's pretty straight on. You don't really have to turn anywhere. Just keep following it straight on. You come to the airport. The airport's known as the higher parishes, which is just slightly higher land. So when we get snow or anything like that, the airport tends to get more severe because of the height difference. I live down in the Vale, which is lower lying area, and straight through. We've got some traffic lights around here. The traffic lights coming up, there tends to be a bit of traffic, or we might have to wait maybe a minute or so in the traffic. We'll see what it's like. There we go. They eventually changed. I knew they would. These traffic lights do seem to be on red longer than other sets of traffic lights around the island. I don't know if that's me just imagining it, but they seem to. So on the main road. So now, to be honest with you, you can't really go wrong. You just follow the road straight on now. I'm trying to think if you turn off anywhere. No, you don't. You just keep going. Follow the road on, and you'll eventually just come to Guernsey Airport, which will be on the right. We go through a few, maybe one set of traffic lights, maybe before we get there. Go along Forest Road. I'll show you Forest Road Garage, up the Shane Hill and round there. But you can see it's quite simple. It's not difficult, and obviously just coming from the airport, you reverse the journey. So airport to St Peter Port, just reverse this journey. It's no one-way road, so you can do pretty much exactly the same route to the airport in the opposite direction. So we've got Le Tralard Hotel on the left. Let me know if you've ever stayed there. And 35 miles per hour along here. I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I think it is 35 miles per hour speed limit along here. But if you do drive in Guernsey and you are new, just be aware of the filter and turn systems, because they're not so common in the UK, I don't think. So have a read up on those, and just be aware of the small little lanes you drive in, and remember the speed limits are a lot slower, and you may not be used to the width of your car if you've got a higher car, but you may also just not be used to the size of the roads. They are a lot smaller, so a few things to look out for. And make sure you've got a parking clock as well. So a parking clock is a little paper clock. You need one in your car, because it's not paid parking in Guernsey, but you have got parking zones where you're only allowed to park for a certain amount of time in a zone. And the way you do that is you set a parking clock and put it on your dashboard, which tells the traffic warden what time you arrived. Then you just need to make sure you don't overstay your stay, if you know what I mean. This is the Shane traffic lights. We're getting close. A few more minutes, we'll be at the airport. And by the way, there's a great shop just on the right here on the corner, you can't see it, called Forest Stores. Anyone who lives locally around here will recommend that place, really nice. And you've got the Happy Landings on the right, and Guernsey Airport is here just on the right. I think there's a filter to get into it. Is there a filter and turn system? So all you do is you turn right here, and here we are. Welcome to Guernsey Airport. So there's a few options. If you take the first turning on the left, you go into the long stay car park, which you have to pay for that one, depending how many days you park in there. Or if you're picking someone up, you turn left around here. And I think if you're hiring a car, it's to the right. But there's the airport, 15 miles per hour through here. So you can get taxis from this bit, and obviously you can see the boss as well. So there is transportation from here. Just drive slowly around, give you a good shot of the airport. So you can see, not that difficult, didn't take that long. Can't really go too far wrong. Around we go here. Keep nice and slow. There obviously isn't any flights at the moment because it's really quiet. There we go. There is Guernsey Airport. Well, that's it. Well, thanks for watching. Remember, click the screen if you want to watch another video all about Guernsey. And remember, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon.